Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the AI Marketing Revolution Challenge. I am Lisa Payton, and I'm so excited to dive in today. This is where it gets visual. So we're going to be looking at text to image tools that you've probably heard of, tools such as MidJourney, Adobe Firefly, and DALL-E, and we're going to compare them and see which ones we feel output the highest quality images. So let's get started. I'm hoping this is going to be quick. I always say that and I always go over, but there's so much to share. So this is the AI Artistry Face-off, where we are going to be pitting these tools against one another and just giving a nice side-by-side comparison. Just a reminder, so this entire challenge is a series of hands-on exercises to help marketers learn how to use genAI tools and to really empower you to start using these tools today to help improve your campaigns. Now, if you've been along with me on this ride, you know that we started by crafting our customer companion, and we're going to bring them in to every challenge that we do. So if you have not created your customer companion yet, please go and do that. You can go to my YouTube channel. It is the very first tutorial in this challenge, and they will be riding by your side the entire way to really help you determine if your content's going to resonate with them or not. So do that first. And for today, for lesson number 3, here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask our customer companion to provide us with a list of compelling visual concepts for a campaign. Once they provide that, we're going to take those concepts and use them as prompts in our varying text to image tools. And then we're going to compare the results. All right, you ready to dive in? I'm super excited. So let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is come over here. Hi, everybody. So good to see y'all back. And I've got my customer companion here in ChatGPT. Her name is Samantha Green, and she is a marketing professional. And I'm asking Samantha the following question, and this prompt is in the show notes in YouTube, so you can create your own. But I'm asking, as Samantha, I would like you to list out 10 creative concepts for images that would get your attention on LinkedIn and entice you to click the link talking about generative AI for marketing. I want you to include image details like colors, style, and imagery. So you're going to just simply ask your own customer companion this same question and insert the topic of your campaign. And it can be whatever the topic is that you are going to be posting about, to come up with some good, juicy visuals that will be really engaging. So here's what she responded with. First concept, an AI brainstorm session. A diverse group of individuals around a holographic table with futuristic AI-driven graphics like neural networks and mind maps floating above. The colors that she would love to see, metallic blues, silvers, and holographic hues, and the style would be futuristic and sleek. Great. And then she lists out, several different ones. I asked her for many. We've got AI in action, the AI assistant, an AI robot or holographic assistant presenting a marketing strategy, AI versus human behind the AI scenes, So there's many to choose from. So hopefully your customer companion has given you some that kind of really excites you. You may choose any that you desire. I went ahead and just chose this first one. A diverse group. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this image detail that she provided and copy it. And now what we're going to do is go in and use that as our prompt for our image tool. So let's go ahead and we're going to start today with Adobe Firefly. Now, Adobe Firefly is Adobe's genAI image tool, text-to-image tool. It is built on all of proprietary images that they own. So Adobe Firefly is a great a great tool to use if you're concerned with copyright issues, if you work for a large corporation that's very cautious about using these types of tools. Adobe has gone ahead and provided an umbrella of protection to organizations using this tool, basically saying you're not going to get sued if you use our images, as the tool is trained on proprietary images that Adobe owns. So here's the output, okay, that I got from this tool. And we can take a look here, maybe get a close-up view of each one. As you can see here, this, I would never use this. The faces are distorted and it's unusable. We go to the next one, same story. Go to the next one. Same story. They're a little bit farther off in the distance, but it definitely looks like abstract. It reminds you of the Scream. This is nothing that is pleasing to look at. And then this final one here, which is probably the most usable of the three, but I still don't like it, right? Now, I could probably spend time if I wanted to refining these, but I don't want to. Instead, we're going to go to our next tool, which is this one, starryai.com. And I want to thank one of my students for turning me on to this platform. And there are some things I really love about this platform, Starry AI. You know, and the purpose of this, you guys, is not to necessarily pick these tools apart, but to really find the right tool and to show you how drastically different these LLMs are, right, in providing different images and determining which one is best for your own needs, because they're all just slightly different. Now, Starry AI provided me with these outputs, these three, and it allows you to kind of helps you select treatments as a starting place. So, for example, it allowed me for this first one, I said I wanted a photo. All right, so this is the photo that it came back with when I said, hey, I want a photo. Again, the faces are distorted. This one's a little better, but if you zoom in, you can still see the faces are distorted. Oops, we don't need that. I don't know why that is coming up. Same thing here. So really, all of these, I would say, as is, are unusable. The next treatment is artwork, is one of the selections. So you can kind of see what the artwork treatment looks like. And then this was illustration. And I think this illustration was my favorite set of outputs. You can see, because it's an illustration, it's not quite as gruesome to look at. This one's kind of nice. It just, you know, completely different ways to come out this. Now, keep in mind, I use the exact same prompt, you guys. You can see a diverse group of individuals around a holographic table, the exact same prompt, just a very different LLM. Okay, let's move forward. Again, promising to try and keep this quick. DALL-E, right? DALL-E is a very is OpenAI's solution for these image generating tools. I did go ahead, and this one we're going to do live. I have history, which we can look at in a minute, but let me go ahead and take my prompt and paste it in here. Okay, and let's hit generate. This is going to be one of these unpredictable moments. And let's see what the AI machine spits back at us as I take a sip of my absolutely delicious Tibetan green tea. Okay, here we go, DALL-E. What do you got for me? Yikes, right? Not good, not good, not good, not good. None of these are good. Now, I could once again, probably maybe sit here and spend, you know, an hour or a couple of hours trying to tweak these to turn into something good, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, no, I wouldn't use none of these. And if we go to history here, you can see, so these images are same exact prompt, different day, different result. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh, awful. All right. This takes us to our final tool, you guys, that we're going to try today, and the reason I've saved it for last, because I saved the best for last. It is my favorite tool, and I will show you why. So let's head over to my MidJourney Discord channel. And again, we're going to go ahead and do a live demo here. If I can get down here and see what I'm doing, /imagine prompt. All right, I'm going to paste my prompt. A diverse group of individuals around a holographic table with futuristic AI-driven graphics like neural networks and mind maps floating above. Enter. All right, let's see what comes back. Do 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 do. It's coming into focus. The magic machine. I love this so much. Can you guys tell? This is like every content creator's dream, what's happening in front of our eyes right now. I mean, really, it's amazing. Now, what's even more interesting, you guys, as you look at this, is the fact that we are getting a really similar output. So this, so let's take a look back in time. I did this exact same prompt as I was preparing for our broadcast, our tutorial today. And the original, you can see I did some tweaking. The original 4 images are all the way up here and to right here. So this is what they gave us. It's okay, you guys, hands down, you have to agree with me. It is by far the very best output from the prompt that we gave. Some of these are actually usable, right? It's really good in comparison. Now, if we scroll down to the one that I just ran today in front of our very eyes, it's almost exactly the same, which is also very interesting. MidJourney, because it lives in this server that I have created, this tool, it learns, I believe, it's learning from me. And I feel like it has a memory that can kind of remember. Anyway, so good, really good output, right? And so what I did next is I went ahead. So when I get an output, and I know it's 10 minutes. So hey, I'm going to spend a little extra time if you've got it to dive into this because I'm so passionate about it. If you don't have time, that's totally good. Go forth, find your concepts with your customer companion, test the tools, and please post your results in the YouTube comments as to which tool you feel delivered the most kind of compelling output. And what we're going to do, save your images, and I'll show you how to do that here with this bonus section that I'm going to go into in just a moment. Save off your images because we're going to use those in our next challenge, okay? All right. So let me continue on. So what happens? So once I give a prompt like this one, and I've got these 4 outputs, so here's what I do. I immediately want to upscale all of them. So I could go upscale 1, upscale 2, upscale 3, and upscale 4, as that's going to let me see them better, right? Because I want to make sure that hands and faces, when I enlarge the photo, look okay. So if I look at this one, it's not bad. There's a little bit of weirdness there, but it's not bad. It's not horrible. Let's go to the next one. Does he have 7 fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 6 fingers. Okay, so not so great. How about this one? Again, weirdness with the hands. The faces are good though. Faces are good. And then we've got this last one. Ooh, I love that. I love that. I love that. That's holographic magic right there, right? I think this one's maybe my favorite of the ones they provided. So what I'm going to do now is I can open in browser and make it even bigger. So that's about as big as it's going to get for me. Again, just scanning to make sure this hand is good. There's some funkiness over here, but it's not crazy. But let's say I want to fix it. And we can try to fix this hand if we want to. And there's like some funkiness over here too, right? So we can kind of find these funky areas and try and fix them. I think theoretically we could probably, if this image were small enough, let's say you were making it for LinkedIn and it's going to be rendered on a phone, I think it would be okay. I would also say you could also do some text overlay that would cover up these hands and make this, I think, a workable image, right? Okay, but let's say for the moment that you're like, nah, I really want to fix the hands. Let's just try it. And this is where this tweaking, it takes a little time, but I'll show you how to do it. So what we're going to do is click Vary Region on this image. A new box is going to open. And this is a beta feature, so you're going to have to enable this feature in your version of MidJourney. There are lots of tutorials on how to do that. But once you enable this feature, you will get a box like this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the area that is the most offensive to me. And I'm trying to decide which one do I like less, this one or this one? I don't know. Oh, gosh, they're both. Okay, so let's start here. All right, I'm going to start here. Okay, so I've selected the area that I want to change, and I'm going to put here something to the effect of remove hands, and let's push enter, and let's see what happens. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know we're these. You have to be a little geeky to get into this, and I certainly am. All right. So we've asked it to remove that funky hand, and it's going to give us 4 options. Let's see what it does. Let's see what the AI machine has done. And just keep in mind, you guys know this. These tools are just getting smarter and smarter. Every time someone uses them, they're training themselves to get better and better. So this tool of editing, replacing, will get stronger and stronger the more people are training it how to do this, right? So just keep that in mind. All right, so once again, I'm going to upscale 1, upscale 2, upscale 3, upscale 4. And let's just take a closer look at each of these. Okay, so it gave me that. Gave me that. Gave me that. Whatever that is. And gave me that. That one's pretty natural. That one's not bad. That's not bad. I'm okay with that, I think. Right? So anyway, let's say I'm okay with that. And and you can keep, here's the deal. You can keep editing and tweaking until you get something that you think is good enough. So let's say I'm like, all right with that. Now I want to fix this because this is bugging me. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Vary Region again. And I'm going to select this funkiness over here. And same thing, remove hands. And let's do this. My goal is to get an image that is actually usable. Now, you guys, I also want you to keep in mind, if you've hung around this long, I can tell you're really into it. So congratulations. But I also want to say that this is a very, very hard ask. Coming up with an image with people and hands, we know it's a weakness of the tool, right? So if your concept that your customer companion, if one of them or any of them don't require people, you may want to go down that road, right? Because it'll be a lot easier to get the image that's going to work for you rather than trying to, go down this rabbit hole of people and hands. But I've kind of chosen a very difficult task for us for this tutorial, just in case you wanted to kind of learn about it. So let's see, again, I'm going to upscale 1, upscale 2, upscale 3, upscale 4. And if you haven't figured this out already, I do have the pro version of MidJourney. It's my favorite tool. It's worth every penny of whatever it is I am paying this tool to have it do this amazing work for me. Okay, so let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't really tell which one I like better, so let me click in. That one's pretty good. That's not bad, right? So now we got this hand, we got that hand. This one, it's still kind of funky. There's like nothing there. This one is okay-ish. And that's just kind of weird. So I don't know, definitely not the nub, little nubbin. I think this one is all right. So let's say I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm happy with this as my image. This can be the focal point, and I could probably do some nice text overlay. What I'm going to do is save my image as. All right, so make sure you save it off, and I will save it off into my AI Revolution Challenge folder. And there I have it. And then that image is mine to use however I like. I own it. I can do anything I want with it. Now, keep in mind, if I were on the public Discord, i.e., if this were not, I mean, so anybody else can use it too. I can use it however I want, but so can anyone else. So far, the rules and regulations for this type of tool is that it's common use and anybody can use the image. So just keep that in mind with the images that you're creating. Okay, that's it. Everyone, I'm all done. I want to thank you so much for sticking around. All of the resources that I have gone over will be in the show notes on YouTube. Thank you for being with me. The next challenge is going to be a good one, so I can't wait to see you for challenge number 4. If you have any questions at all, reach out. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm around. I'm here to help you. And please share your results, right? I want to know what you came up with and which AI machine worked best. Thanks, everybody.